Stephanie, is that negative?
Well, you know, that's just another McCain ad. That's no different than anything else they're running. What they didn't tell you in there is that Joe Biden said that Barack Obama had a spine of steel. And, you know, they've made it clear that this is the only place left they have to go, by stoking fear in the American people. They do it on the stump. They do it in their ads. They've forecasted this to the press and everybody else, that they're going to run the last weeks of this campaign on character and try to strike fear in the American people. I don't think this ad will work. I think that Barack Obama has more than surpassed the commander-in-chief threshold. They trust his judgment and leadership. Colin Powell endorsed him on Sunday, citing his judgment and leadership. These endorsements are happening every single day. So, you know, I think that it's just more of the same from the McCain campaign, and we're going to continue doing what we're doing and continue talking about what we're for, not just what just negative ads like McCain is running.
So, Tucker,
Barack Obama is out there on the stump every day making a case for himself, not a case against somebody else.
Tucker, let me ask you about that ad, because I'm sitting here looking at the entire speech that Joe Biden did give, and it was interesting. In that commercial, there was a line picked, and then another line picked, and another line picked, and it didn't really give the proper context to how the entire speech laid out. So how was the decision made to do that ad, and do you see it as negative? Do you see it as misleading?
Well, if we were as well-financed as the Obama campaign, we would have been able to buy a minute and a half to put his whole remarks out there, which actually are very revealing.
You could do better ads.
I think that it is shocking that Stephanie Cutter is accusing us of striking fear.
You should tell your ad guys that.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I think it is absurd for Stephanie Cutter to sit there and say that we're striking fear in the hearts of Americans when we're using the words of their own candidate. It is what he said. And what we left out was what he said was, I guarantee it, as I stand here today, I guarantee a generated crisis internationally for the American people to test the mettle of this guy. It is an unbelievably revealing statement. All we had to do was put it on TV. Let the American people decide. All the footage in the background was from previous international crises and concerns. This was a factual ad. And if it strikes fears in the American people, maybe it should.
All right, let me get right to the you guys, we got a number.
Well, that's interesting that Tucker just said that they were purposely trying to strike fear in the American people. Tucker, even your boss, John McCain, said to an audience member that Barack Obama would be a good president. Tucker, was you disagreeing with your own candidate on this? You're insulting your ad guys and you're disagreeing with your candidate?
Which is that your candidate is trying to strike fear in the American people. I'm saying these are the words of your candidate.
Joe Biden made Joe Biden.
It's unbelievable.
All right. Joe Biden, either of these candidates, whoever is president, is going to stephanie Joe Biden believes that Barack Obama has a spine of steel.
Hey guys,
that is what he said.
Let me get to some emails.
That is what he said.
Hey, Tucker and Stephanie, hold on. Let me get